Hello and welcome here to XCal Racing. They are running the Lanier tonight, and I believe, let's see, what yes, the Go Fast Games 250. That's what they're running. Got to get it locked up in the head here. Sorry about that, folks. It should be a pretty good race here tonight. The guys have been out here turning some great laps. I've been watching them for about 15 minutes now, and really got a handle on this track, I do believe. Small track, only 0.375 miles, so kind of just to give you an idea of it, 3/8 of a mile. Not very big, but it should be exciting for this this event here with the street stocks. Great bunch of folks here ready to turn some great laps here. Just kind of want to announce here right out of the gate, the darkmoondaily.com poll award does go to Ryan Borgia, as he did take the poll for tonight's event. So congratulations to him. Big congratulations to him. This is a tough facility to get around here and turn such a fabulous lap. But congratulations to him. He does get $2 for that go into his account. So good job for him. Congratulations. All right, we'll sit back and enjoy here for a few minutes, and we got about coming down to the 12-minute mark here pretty quick, and we'll get this thing underway. And it should be a very exciting race. Like I said, I've been watching these guys, and a lot of give and take. The track is very, very wide, good wide facility, lots of room for good side-by-side racing. And I think we're in for a great event here tonight. I know we've got a few special viewers out there watching tonight, and really glad to have you. Make sure you do click that follow button under the viewing screen so you can follow us at all of our events. We do broadcast 7 nights a week here at MaxSpeedTV, and you can follow us all of our events. We have some great races that we do, a lot of league races for a lot of different leagues, different combinations, different cars, tracks, and everything. So and a lot of exciting events, some great drivers, put on some great shows for the viewers, and I really do believe you would enjoy it. So if you're just tuning in, make sure you do click that follow button. If you want to head over to the MaxSpeedTV.com website, you can check out our full schedule there. And if you do have any problems viewing here tonight, you can probably head over there and watch it there. You just won't have the chat box if you want to chat with the viewers. We do have a couple of drivers that are returning after suspension. Kyle Streichars and P.D. Zeller are returning from suspension, so they will be out on the track here turning laps with these guys. So hopefully the suspension might have maybe done whatever it was to do, and these guys are ready to rock and roll. There's Kyle Streichars. I'll get it. His name's just a little tough right there to say for me. Streichars. Turning in the 07. and Petey Zeller out there once again in the 00 turning laps. So these guys out here rubbing fenders with the guys that they had been rubbing fenders with before, out here giving it a shot once again. I really hope you enjoy the show here tonight. Going to be 250 laps. I'm sure we're going to see our fair share of cautions here. I talked to a few of the guys earlier, and they're kind of expecting a fair share of cautions, but all in all, I guess the practice races went really well. The qualifiers went really well, and I guess they were very pleased with them. So again, I think we're looking for some a really good event here tonight. Don't be freaked. I'm gonna do a little trading paints update here. Make sure I've got everybody's paints. I don't want to miss anybody's special paints if they have any. I usually do this, sometime during the broadcast once I get things going here, and they're out here practicing. I try to make sure that I do have everybody's paints updated. So. That gives you a very good aerial view right there of the track. You can see how small it is, but yet it's a very large racing surface. Kind of uncharacteristic of smaller tracks that we do run on. Usually they're a lot narrower than this track. This track here has, you can see 4 lanes going around there, and not even including the pacing lane. Or pit lane, whatever you'd want to call that. Pit lane, I guess. Slipping and sliding around here. These guys looks like they're having a great time out here. Randy Gerard out there. Randy, he's been running really good. Been watching him for the last few weeks, and he's been doing really well. Driving for the Gingerbread Motorsports. Aaron Keith there driving for the Rolling Thunder Racing. Let's kind of real quick here, we'll go down through the team points here just real quick so you can sorry about that, excuse me. Team points here, I'll pull them up, and as you can see, Rolling Thunder up on top with 938 points. Fatheads Racing with a great finish last week, 1-2, coming in with 855 points, just a few points behind them, so they are closing the gap up on them. Get Out of the Way Motorsports, not too far off in the distance there, only about 80 points away from second, roughly. Bad Boy Motorsports there, not too far behind them. So pretty tight battle going on right now. It was kind of a really blowout there with the Rolling Thunder Racing. There was out quite a bit last week, and now they've Fatheads Racing has closed that gap up by finishing that 1-2. That would be Cyandra. Cyandra had some issues last week. I don't remember what it was. I think it was connection issues, and he didn't do well, but or I guess he didn't even race, excuse me. Spencer Preet did real well, and Michael Cozy, they finished 1-2. Spencer Preet first and Michael Cozy second, so that was an absolute great race last week. If you tuned in for that or caught it on, now you didn't tune in for it because I was having internet problems last week, but yeah, it's should be good this week. Everything, hopefully the broadcast looks great. Got internet fixed back up and all that. So, all right, let's take a look here at the standings coming into tonight's race. Spencer Preet on top, and Aaron Hillebush right there, 19 points away from him. So very tight battle between them two. Mark Arthur with a close 35 points off of the leader. Michael Cozy 61 points off the leader. Aaron Keith 79 points away. Brock Colson 87 points away. Alex Krapser, I believe Alex didn't even, well, I guess he didn't run well last week, or I don't know. I do too many of these races to keep track of all this, so sorry about that. I do the best I can. But yeah, very tight battle here up in the about the top four. Very, very tight battle. Top three are really tight, 35-point difference between the top three. And that can change all in one race, depending on how bad if a person gets taken out of the race, because they have no quick fixes in these cars. This is, you get damaged, you go into pits and you sit there until you get it finished up. So that's the kind of things that these guys got to take into consideration when they're out there beating and banging on each other. It's pretty tough to come back from a car that's all tore up. Right along with William Perry here, one of the premier drivers, definitely one to not count out tonight. He can slide that thing in there, and I look for him to be in the top 5 tonight. Kind of got shuffled back last week, and he did all right, but I believe, man, like I said, I do so many of these I can't remember them all. But it was an absolute amazing race last week. I loved every second of it. Matter of fact, a little secret, we're kind of like going to try it in our league. We're going to try the street stocks here for about 8 weeks. I think the guys were a little excited about it because they do look like a lot of fun out here to run. And pretty much a short track, but you know what? We throw a little clinker in for them. We're going to run Talladega. Yeah, I think the guys are going to like that. They ran a hosted race there a few weeks ago, and they said it was absolute blast out there running at Talladega. So look for that in the upcoming weeks at Maximum Speed Racing, right here at MaxSpeedTV. Coming down to the closing seconds here until we do get ready to grid. And I'm going to have to do the gridding very fast because they just go around, I believe they go around 2 laps. And they are green, so it's going to be a very quick rundown of where everybody's at. If I run short of time, I may not be able to catch everybody, and I apologize for that, but I'll do the best I can. All right, here we go. We will be lining them up. Okay, so on the grid, Ryan Borges, as I said, gets the pole award, a $2 credit for getting the darkmoondaily.com pole award. Congratulations, Ryan. Spencer Preek going to be starting on the outside, has not gridded yet, in the number 27. Michael Cozy in the number 88, starting third. In fourth, the number 4 of Brock Colson. Mark Arthur, which has not gridded, starting fifth in the number 12. In sixth, the 31 of Kirk Mills. Seventh, the number 70 of William Perry. In eighth, the number 44 of Aaron Keith. In ninth, the 89 of Daniel Smallwood. In 10th, Richard Holiday in the 03. That's my number. Hey. Randy Gerard in the number 10, starting 11th. In 12th, the number 13 of Dustin Adams. In 13th, Petey Zeller back out here on the track after suspension, running in the 13th spot. In 14th, the 006, not 007, but 006, Spencer Burns. In 15th, the 07 of Kyle Streichars, coming out off of suspension as well. In 16th, the 15 of Noah Luzzi. In 17th, the 21 of David Nannon. In 18th, the 22 of Jared Davis. In 19th, Derek Colson. 20th, Philip Rowe. Joshua Borgia, not sure how you say that. In 21st, Randy Hefner. 22nd, Brandon Cruz. In 23rd, Christopher Moody. In 24th, Reed Lilly. 25th, Aaron Hillebush. 26th, and Samuel Clark taking up the rear of the field in 27th position. Well, let's get back up here to our leader, because we are getting ready to go. Green, green, green. Here we go. All right, lots of passing going on here. I'll be with just a second here. Got to get things finished up, sorted. And looks like Michael Cozy out front, right off of the bat, leading laps right from the get-go. This is just exactly what he needs to try to reel in everybody. Looking here at the points, he's 61 points behind the leader, and he's got a little bit of work to do today to try to get that thing up into the front and keep it up there for the win. Ryan Borges now in second place in the number 32. And third, Brock Colson. Brock, definitely a tough customer. Seen him run so well last week, and he kept it up in the front all day and just did an absolute amazing job. Mark Arthur in fourth, one not to count out, because I think he might be out there right now conserving tires a little bit, but doing a great job. Early going here, early going, just getting this thing rolling, 7 laps into it. Look for a lot of excitement here going around. Going to be a lot of changing of the guard, no matter where they're at. As we already see, Randy Gerard now has slipped back to the 13th position as these guys going side by side, and caution does fly on the track. All right, well, looks like Ryan Borges is maybe going around. Let's go down here and check this out. Not sure exactly what happened to Ryan. Got into the rear of Michael Cozy there, battling him really hard. So, all right, caution on. It looks like he does come on pit road here, and is going to come down to his pit stall, probably get a little bit of that damage fixed up. Sure, he's got a little nose damage. All right, so Michael Cozy's still out in the lead as everybody, a few guys do come on pit road. It looks like Ryan Borgia was one of them, but the top 20, or excuse me, the top 19 do not pit. They do not pit. All right, so Michael Cozy leading all but one lap. Ryan Borgia's leading one lap, I believe the first one. And these guys are getting double back up here, getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Ex-Cal Racing, good group to race with. A lot of fun to watch. I love it. I hope y'all are really enjoying the show tonight. All right, pace car ducks off, and Michael Cozy hits the gas, and away he goes. Brock Colson tries to stay with him, but he's got Mark Arthur right there, nipping on his heels. And right behind them, we've got a side-by-side battle here. William Perry and the 006 of Spencer Burns sticking it in there. William Perry getting stuck up on the high side. Can't get down, and everybody wants a piece of that. The 03 of Richard Holiday going to go by him. Now the 44 of Aaron Keith. Everybody, he just can't get down. William Perry just really stuck up there and just cannot get down on that low line. That's just, I hate that when that happens. But it happens. A lot of tracks are like that, and caution is out again. Let's go back here and take a look. Oh, looked like the 22 of Jared Davis, and getting a little spin around. We'll go back and take a look at that one more time here. I believe it was a 35 here. 35 of Sam Clark. Not sure. It looks like he may have got in here just a little bit hot coming into the turn. Got a nose up under him, but Jared was already loose, but Sam just kind of helped him on around the rest of the way, and that kind of checked up the rest of the field right behind them. So, all right, so everybody done now and back out here. Jared staying out, didn't hit the wall or anything, so no sense in going into pit if there's no damage. All right, so Michael Cozy's still leading them here. Everybody getting their wave-bys out of the way. Admin's busy as all get out right now, trying to make sure that everybody does get their wave-bys, being fair to everyone. So great job, congratulations, great job by, not congratulations, but great job done by the admins. It's a thankless job in a lot of leagues, and a lot of people, you know, admins always seem to get the dickens about everything that happens out there, but put yourself in their shoes and find out what it's like, and it's not a fun job. You know, everybody out here is supposed to be friends, and you hate to give somebody a black flag or something like that, a penalty, you know, but stuff like that does happen. All right, Michael Cozy continuing to lead here, lap 23. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. Pace car ducks in. Michael Cozy hits the gas, and green flag flies, and we're off and running once again. Brock Colson wants to get back down to that low line. Mark Arthur right there with them. The 06 of Spencer Byrne, 006, excuse me. Stuck on that high side, but really battling with Mark Arthur really well. Now gets it back down into line. So what you're going to have to do here is he did lose a position, but he's got it back into line, and that's what it's going to take. Aaron Keith, now we haven't talked about him yet, running in the 6th position in the number 44, has got this thing up to the front. Kind of a little unusual for him. He likes to run in the back pretty much most of the race and save his car for the end. But here he is running in the 6th place. So great job. Good job to see him up there. Really good. All right, I wanted to go back and check on Dustin Adams back here in the 16th place. Dustin having a good run so far in the number 13. Petey Zeller in 7th place, right behind Aaron Keith. Everybody kind of settling into a little bit of a groove right now. And I was just going to look and see here. Kyle Streichars falls all the way back to 19th after that restart. I don't know, maybe something wrong with that car or what. He is way off of the pace. Just getting passed by everybody. Something is amiss. I don't know what. Could be having steering issues. But a lot of these guys kind of playing it easy right now. We've got a battle here. This is for the 13th place as Christopher Moody trying to battle around these guys here in the 55. Oh, we got caution again. It looks like Mark Arthur into that. Whoa, what happened to Mark Arthur? Let's go back here and we'll take a look here in just a minute. All right, looks like the 006 maybe drove it in there just a little bit too hard. Spencer Burns spinning Mark Arthur on lap 35. So, all right. No damage. Don't see anybody hitting anybody, but Mark's going to come down on pit road. And I don't know, maybe, well, he did overheat them tires. He may want to get some new tires on that. 4 fresh feel goods on that thing. Feel really great out here on this track. All right, that's going to still keep Michael Cozy, our leader. Wow, he's pretty much almost led every lap except for one. Mark Arthur getting some of that damage fixed up. As these guys are about to, I believe, getting pretty close to getting ready to go back to green flag racing here in just a minute. Lap 37 going to be in the books here in just a minute. All right, the cars do start doubling up, and we're getting ready to go back to green flag. Hang on to your seat, folks, because this is going to get good. All right, pace car's off, and green flag flies. Michael Cozy just takes right off. Great job, Brock Colson trying to hang with them. We've still got cars coming off the pit road. after the green flag flew. So, man, they're going to have to fall into play here. All right, the 006 of Spencer Burns gets a run and does get by Brock Colson. So Spencer Burns is on a rail and definitely coming up through the field. Mark Arthur now running in the 18th spot, way back there. That is definitely going to hurt his team in the points. Mark Arthur driving for the Rolling Thunder Racing team. Got a couple other ones. Aaron Keith, his teammate, running in 4th right now. So definitely a help right there. Aaron Hellebusch running in 10th. These guys coming up through the field. All right, looks like Michael Cozy towing, I think he's got a rope tied to Spencer Burns and Brock Colson and just towing them around with them. Derek Colson back here in the 9th place, doing a great job today. Good to see you running so good. Oh, we've got a spinner here, the 32 of Ryan Borges, our pole setter. Well, let's go back here and take a look. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to Ryan. It looks like William Perry may have had a little hand in that. Gets into the back of Ryan and spins him around on lap 47. So there you have it. All right, everybody trying to get caught back up here. Everybody getting their wave bys. Mark Arthur getting away by Ryan Borges, getting away by Michael Cozy, still leading. 45 laps he's led. He's led all but one lap. All right, Michael Cozy out there really trying to show the way here for Fatheads Racing, trying to reel them in the points. Pretty close battle going on, and if he can do anything with this, just a few points difference between them two. So, all right, everybody doubling back up here, and we're going back green flag racing, folks, so stay tuned. If you got something to drink, drink it. If you don't, go get something. This is going to get exciting. And here we go. Green flag flies again, and Michael Cozy takes right off, hits the throttle. And the 06 of Spencer Burns on the outside this time, and it looks like Brock Colson is going to take that position back away from him on the inside. Right there in 4th, we got Aaron Keith. William Perry now up to 5th. Back here in 6th, Sam Clark has worked his way up through the field and from 27th position, and here he is running in the 6th place. That's amazing driving right there. And again, these front guys have not pitted. I'm showing, let's see, the top 7 have not pitted. Jared Davis pitted, but he's 8th, and then 9th through 13th have not pitted. So a little bit of difference there between some of these drivers that have not been on pit road. They can probably make it, I would assume, probably halfway or more on fuel. It's just going to be tires is going to be the strategy out here today, I do believe. All right, looking back here, let's go back to Christopher Moody. We got a pile up here. Bunch of guys into it. No caution. Caution does not fly. Finally does. Let's go back and take a look at that, because boy, that looked kind of intense. A lot of bumping and banging going on there. Okay, it looks like William Perry and Sam Clark get together, and that's what brings out the caution. But a lot of guys getting into it there. Christopher Moody getting into it. Petey Zeller managed to sneak through there without getting a scratch. So great job by these guys. Everybody getting their way by here to get everybody back on the lead lap here that can. But that's going to put William Perry and some of these guys way in the back of the field. And one that we haven't talked about today, Philip Rowe, running in the 26th position, 5 laps down. Now getting one of his wave bys, but not having a good day out here. Mark Arthur now going to be at, let's see, I'm showing him right at the moment. He's going to be at the tail of the lead lap, or no, maybe not. No, he'll be restarting 14th. Small track, hard to keep up with. Trust me, it's hard to keep up with everybody. Michael Cozy's still going to be showed as our leader. Everybody doubled up, and we're going back to green flag racing. Hopefully they got it all sorted out. Pace car ducks off, and Michael takes right off, hitting the throttle. Brock Colson trying to stay with them on the outside. And Spencer Burns he tried to get a run on him, but just couldn't make it happen. Let's ride on board here with Brock Colson. Not Mark Arthur, Brock Colson, I said. Looking back on Spencer Burns. Got to keep it on that low line, or you leave that bottom line open. I'm telling you what, Spencer's going to stick the nose of that car right in there and take that position away from you. Looking ahead from Spencer Burns, it's Brock Colson really putting the pressure on Michael Cozy now. And that is for the lead. These guys finally getting a little bit of heat built up in these tires and starting to feel their oats a little bit here. He's keeping the pressure right on Michael Cozy.
Hey, Rudy?
Yes.
03 just has to serve a black flag for unsafe pit entrance. He's on the lead lap, so I want to let you know.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, caution flies again here. Looks like Joshua here getting spun around. We will go back and take a look at that. right, looks like the number 10. The number 10 of Randy Gerard, spinning him around on, I believe that was lap 69 when that happened. So, yeah, that's that kind of makes it a little rough out here for the guys. You know, they try to run a good, clean race. But, you know, all in all, great race so far. I am impressed with the driving. All right, a lot of folks coming down on pit road now. Let's get back up to our leader here, Michael Cozy. These guys are still trying to figure this thing out and get back up to the running order, and they'll get it figured out. Get back up here, doubled up, and get ready to go back to green flag racing, probably in another lap or two. They'll probably get the one to go. Yeah, get the one to go now. So, doubling up, and the next time by, we're going back to green flag racing, folks. All right, pace car's off. Michael Cozy takes off, hits the gas, shifting gears. Brock Colson staying right with him. Now Aaron Keith gets a nose up underneath. That looks like a Reed Lilly right there. So Reed Lilly going to lose that position to Aaron Keith. Aaron Keith rolls into the third place. Sam Clark now getting up there, running in fifth. Aaron Hillebush now up to the sixth place. And the number 19. Spencer Burns now back up to seventh. We've got a good side-by-side battle going on right here. Mark Arthur. Oh, we got almost a three. Man, oh man, a four wide there for just a second. And it looks like Mark Arthur going to come out prevailing on that one. Good job. That was some good racing right there by them guys. Not that the track isn't capable of four wide, because it is. But that was intense right there. It was three wide for half a lap. But with that pace car coming off of pit road, or not pace car, but a car coming off pit road, made it four wide just for a couple seconds, and that was pretty intense. All right, William Perry just coming off of pit road. Not exactly sure what happened to him, but I'm showing him way back in 25th position. I know he was caught up in a wreck earlier, but he's about 12 laps down. And caution does come out again. Oh, looks like the 03 getting into the 15 there. All right, so let's take a look here. We'll go to Richard Halliday. Quite a gaggle of cars up there ahead of him. And it looks like he just kind of drives it in there just a little bit too hard. And boy, he hit the 15 there a ton. All right, so caution out again. Let's get back up here live, and looks like Richard gonna bring it down pit road. Michael Cozy on pit road as well. Let's see what kind of deal these guys are out here making their pit stops. This is going to change up everything here. There's a lot of these guys coming in and off the pit road right now. This is where it's tough for the admins to follow, because you got cars entering the track, and oh brother, it's quite a mess. And it looks like Aaron Hellebusch is shown as our new leader. All right, cars all doubling up here. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here in just a minute. All right, Spencer Burns starting on the outside here. Pace car will be ducking off here in just a minute. I think they've extended the yellow here to get some cars caught up and everything. So, all right, yeah, yellow's still out for the moment here. All right, the lights are finally off on the pace car. We're going back to green flag racing here in a second, folks, because the pace car is going to duck off in a second. That brand new painted pace car does duck off. And Aaron Hellebusch takes off, running through the gears, get that thing up into fourth gear. I'm not sure if these guys might do a little downshifting in some of these turns. I'm not really positive on that. Daniel Smallwood there in second now. Great job by him. Mark Arthur in third. Man, Mark Arthur got that car fixed up and got it back up in here, and is now marching back up as he challenges on the inside of Daniel Smallwood. And it looks like he's going to take that position away. Daniel up on that high side, can't get back down to the low side. Is just going to let everybody freight train by him as Spencer Burns now gets by him. And caution is out again. Looks like the number 5. Derek Colson somehow getting into that. So we'll go back here and take a look at it. Oh, right there. Looks like the 07 punting him right in the rear. Kyle Streichars. And Kyle just coming off a suspension. Well, I don't know. He's going to have to be awful careful out there. Alright, so everybody back out now. Aaron Hellebusch still shown as our leader. It looks like Kyle on pit road here, just now rolling off, and Derek Colson also on pit road. All right, been a pretty eventful race here. Looking back at it here, 8 cautions so far. We've only had 2 lead changes. Michael Cozy led 80 laps. Now he's back into 12th place. Ryan Borges led the first lap, and Aaron Hillebush now has led 14 laps. All right, lights off on the pace car, and we're going back to green flag racing here. So stay with us, folks. Don't go nowhere. Oh, caution does come back out. Still having some issues here getting people in line the way they should be. But we'll get there in just a minute. All right, lights are off now for the final time. We're going back to green. Mark Arthur going to be restarting second, Spencer Burns third, and Daniel Smallwood fourth. So pace car ducks off. Aaron Hillebush hits the gas. Mark Arthur right on the outside of him. Not a good place to be. A little bit further around the track up there, but he does manage to save the second place. And Spencer Burns going to stick around right in fourth. Or third, excuse me. Daniel Smallwood back and forth, but getting challenged on the inside. That looks like Dustin Adams. So Dustin Adams rolls it up into the 4th spot. Another good battle going on right behind him. Let's go down here and follow along with us. 03 now challenging on the inside, Richard Halliday, as them two go side by side around the turns here. Michael Cozy coming up through, but caution does fly again. Looks like Sam Clark into that. Oh, man, poor Sam. He's not having a good day out here today. Not sure if this is where. Looks like this was a good clean pass here. Okay, the 32 coming up behind him kind of dive bombs it in there and slams it right into the side of him. So, all right, Ryan Borges, our pole sitter, ducking right in there and hitting Sam Clark, bringing out the caution once again. All right, Mark Arthur showed as our new leader. I believe Aaron Hillebush just coming off pit road. Just ahead of our leader, so he should maintain, yeah, he will stay on the lead lap. So good job by these guys. Let's see if we can head down here and get a word in with somebody down here.
Call back, gentlemen.
Brock Colson, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, Rudy.
Quickly, how's your car running for you?
Oh, it's running pretty good. We're going to try to get up there to the front and challenge Mark and then try to get a win.
All right, good luck out there. All right, green flag is in the air again. Mark Arthur out front. Guess I didn't time that too good. Spencer Burns in second. Spencer's been very, very hot today. David Nannon in fourth. Where did he come from? Michael Cozy working his way back up through here. We're going to stay right with him for a minute as he is just picking off car after car, doing a great job up here. Now he's side by side with the 03 of Richard Halliday. Richard not wanting to give up that position too awful easily. Aaron Hillebush back on pit road again. Don't know what's up with that. Back on pit road. And he's away. Okay, well, maybe he didn't get... Maybe he forgot to take fuel or something. I'm not sure, but that's going to put him a lap down now. Mark Arthur continuing to lead out here. Mark looking very strong. Coming up on the back here of the number 22 of Jared Davis, which is 3 laps down. Going to have to deal with this lap traffic sooner or later. Let's see how Mark deals with it. Ride along with him, maybe. He comes up on the 22 here. Gives a nose up under him and does get by him. Jared gives him plenty of room on low line. All right, Spencer Burns hanging right onto the back bumper of Mark Arthur in second place. Both of them coming up onto this a bunch of lap traffic, and this is usually when the accidents happen, when you start getting around a lot of lap cars. They come up on Aaron Hillebush next, put him another lap down. Aaron Hillebush running back in the 21st position, 3 laps down now. In third, Dustin Adams here having a good day out here. Really good day. Very proud of him. Definitely one that I really did not think that was going to be up here like this, and doing a great job. No offense, Dustin. I'm not saying you're not a good driver. Just, you know how these guys run up here. Mark Arthur and Aaron Hillebush, Michael Cozy. These guys are pretty tough customers. Michael Cozy now up to the 6th place. David Nann in 4th. Brock Colson now working his way up to the 5th place. And Michael Cozy not far behind him, but caution does come out again. Looks like the 55 of Christopher Moody. We will follow along with that and see what happened to poor Christopher. Looks like just a self-spin. No contact by anybody. But he's going to take it into the wall. The inside wall. Pretty good lick there. Not really a lot. Probably just about enough to knock the toe out on that thing. But here he is coming down pit road. Going to have that thing looked at by his pit crew. And see if there's anything they can do to maybe fix that back up. so he can get it back out here. All right, Mark Arthur continuing to lead. A lot of guys down on pit road. It looks like Spencer Burns on pit road. Christopher Moody, Randy Gerard, Josh was on pit road, Aaron Keith. A lot of these guys on pit road here trying to get some damage fixed and a lot of things. Get fuel, tires. Tires, I would want tires every time I pitted. I would change tires. But at a facility like this, with that long of a pit stop, you would go a lap down. Definitely go a lap down. All right, Mark bringing them to the line here. We're going back to green. Mark Arthur led 29 laps so far. We are just a little past the halfway mark already, folks, so a lot of exciting racing coming up. So stay with us here. Lights are off on the pace car. Mark Arthur bringing them around here. Pace car is going to duck off in just a second, and we're going back to green flag racing. Pace car's off. Mark Arthur hits the gas, and he is out of there. Michael Cozy now trying to get a run up onto the inside of Brock Colson. Brock not liking that, but boy, I'll tell you what, good side-by-side racing going on by them two right now. Oh, we got one into the wall there. That would have been the 48. Reed Lilly hits the wall. Oh, these guys tangling up here. It looks like Michael Cozy's going to get by him. All right, so Brock Colson going back to the third position now as Michael Cozy did get a run and get by him. Reed Lilly in fourth. Sam Clark in fifth. Let's see. Ryan Borges in there. Sam Clark in sixth. Got a little nose damage on that, but doesn't seem to be affecting it. Dustin Adam in seventh. Noah Luzzi, haven't seen him up in the front too awful much today. Got a lot of nose damage on that car. Here he is running in the 8th position. Daniel Smallwood back to 9th. Brandon Cruz in 10th. Let's get back up here to our leader. Good. Pulled out ahead of the leader, or the second place, by quite a little bit. About a second and a half ahead of Michael Cozy. And Michael Cozy's got a rear view mirror full of Brock Colson. You see them two side, or nose to tail, not side by side, nose to tail here, battling this out. Brock Colson not happy about Michael Cozy getting by him, but that's racing, boys. That's racing. All right, back from Brock Colson, quite a ways back to the 4th place. Ryan Borges. But Ryan, our pole sitter, is coming. And let me remind you here, Ryan Borges, for taking the pole, did win the darkmoondaily.com pole award, $2. So congratulations to you, Ryan. Oh, and caution does fly again. It looks like the 15. Let's I want to go back here and find out what happened here. Noah Luzzi, let's go back a little bit further and follow him and see if we can figure out what happens to Noah.
If I can let you know just a little bit of information real quick. A lot of times you'll see some extra laps of caution thrown. We're trying to get everybody lined up. One of the great things about this league is everyone who was not involved in the caution and or started the caution will get a lap back. So it doesn't even matter if you're 10 laps down, you're always going to get a lap back. So we do have a lot of wave rounds during the race. Furthermore, one of the things that we're doing in this race is the timing line coming out of turn 2. When you're coming out of the pits, you must be below the yellow line until the timing line coming out of turn 2. If they are above that line, they do get a black flag. So I just want to let you and your viewers know.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Ty. I appreciate that information. All right, the lights are off on the pace car, and we're going back to green flag racing this time already. See, that's a short track for you. I don't even get a chance to interview anybody because I'm watching the replay here, and by the time I get done, they're ready to go back to green flag racing. I would like to get an interview in with somebody here. All right, pace car ducks off. Michael Cozy, our new leader, takes off. Brock Colson right there side by side with him. Would like to get up there and lead some laps. Takes it a little bit on the wide side that time. Manages to keep it down. And right in front of Ryan Borges. Ryan Borges working his way back up through the field. Alright, let's go back here and check on Derek Colson. Kind of wanted to see where he was running. In the 10th spot right now. And a lot of checking up going around here. Looks like the 03 going down pit road. So the 03 of Richard Halliday on pit road. Aaron Keith running in the 8th position. Noah Luzzi now kind of gets out of the way and lets Aaron Keith go by. Loses a position to Aaron Keith. Daniel Smallwood now running in the 6th place. Sam Clark in 5th. The 06 of Spencer Burns up to 4th. But look at this battle going on up in the front here. by our two leaders, Michael Cozy and Brock Colson. Been a great race up here. Brock Colson has, again this week, kept that car up into the front all day. I don't believe he's got a scratch on that car. And caution does fly again. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I don't know exactly what happened there. And they're still racing. Caution is out and they're still racing. Okay. My bad. I was on replay. Well, I'm acting like a rookie here tonight doing this stuff. I guess this has really thrown me out of kilter with this small track like this that it really doesn't give you enough time to do anything. I mean, you know, all this stuff takes time, and it's with this 3/8 of a mile like this, it really doesn't even give you time to do anything. Let's see if we can get down here and get a word in with somebody while they're under caution. Kirk Mills, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, first off, Kirk, how's your car running out there tonight for you?
Can you do that again? I apologize.
How is your car running for you tonight?
Well, doing pretty good, and I have high hopes for this race, and looks like that my buddy up there, Smallwood, he's up there in the third spot as well. Might as well tell him that. And hopefully we can get our Bumper to Run Motorsport cars up to the front today.
All right, well, got a few tough guys up ahead of you. You got anything for them to bring home this win?
I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, we've been working on setups for as long, like all week straight. I'm pretty sure everybody has, but good luck.
All right, they're going back to green here. So, yeah, that's what I mean. You don't have much time here to interview drivers. So, all right, Michael Cozy taking right off. Spencer Burns right on his back bumper here. We've got a little bit of a different deal going on now. Brock Colson was up there with him, but I'm showing Brock clear back in 13th place. So Michael Cozy out here definitely getting challenged left and right by different guys. All right, let's go back to third place here. Mark Arthur running in third, having a good day. He's led 44 laps. But Michael Cozy has already led 102. So definitely Michael Cozy on a rail today. Aaron Keith in fourth. Good battle going side by side here. Daniel Smallwood and Kirk Mills. Kirk Mills makes that pass. Oh, and the 00 gets together. Petey Zeller gets together with Daniel Smallwood. Coming around to take lap 170 next time by. 80 laps to go to finish this race up. And I believe they are still going to do the Demolition Derby at the end. So stay with us, folks. That's pretty exciting to watch. That's how we'll probably finish up our broadcast after we get through everything, the interviews and running down the result page. And Oh, looks like we got a spinner. Spencer Burns just losing it and coming around. Well, let's take a look. Bringing out the caution here. Driving it pretty hard to try to keep up with Michael Cozy. Could have just cost him a little bit right there because of that spin. And he just totally loses it coming off the turn. Not sure if he didn't hit his mark right or may have even caught that apron. If you catch that apron, sometimes that can really throw you off. So, all right, there's Spencer Burns bringing out the caution. Not sure. Yeah, he did come down pit road. Superheated them tires. And probably wants to maybe get some fresh tires on that. And try to get back out here, but believe he's going to have to hurry to get out ahead of the pace car. Michael Cozy on pit road as well, or was. So our new leader is going to be Aaron Keith. New thing has come out with now is dirt and stuff on them. And let's take a look here at Aaron's car. You'll probably be really able to see the dirt on the front of his car. I'll kind of get in a little bit closer here, and you can kind of see the dirt and stuff on the front of his car. All right, everybody doubled up. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here. Lights are still on the pace cars. All the admins get everybody caught back up, get it all sorted out. On a short track like this, it is so hard. I feel bad for the admins. Ty Spearman adminning the race today, and I'm not really too sure if he's got any help or not, but quite a job to do by yourself. A lot of people out here. But first time Aaron Keith has been up here and led today. Led 4 laps so far. Looks like we've got a couple that have retired from the race. Jared Davis and Philip Rowe have both retired from the race. So that puts us down to about 23 cars left on the track now, which only 12 of them are on the lead, or 13 of them on the lead lap. All right, lights are off. Pace car's getting ready to duck on pit road here in just a minute. And we're going to see some good side-by-side racing going on here. Petey Zeller up in the front, first time today. Going to be side-by-side right there with Aaron Keith. Pace car's off. Aaron Keith hits the gas, shifting through the gears, and here we go. Green, green, green. Well, that didn't work out too good for Petey there, as looks like Reed Lilly slips into second place now. Michael Cozy already working his way back up through. Him and Mark Arthur kind of side by side there for a minute. Mark Arthur not giving too much room, and it looks like we've got a good side by side battle going on back here. Looking back on Spencer Burns from Michael Cozy. Mark Arthur looking back on Spencer Burns as well. Man, this is one heck of a battle going on here. These two side by side, inches away from each other. This is exciting. This is what racing's all about. As you know, we're coming down to the closing laps of this thing here. Not too many left to go. And these guys are going to start putting the pressure on each other. Obviously, you can tell they've raced around each other a good many times. Look at this, inches away from each other. Mark Arthur taps the wall, uses it for, hopefully maybe he uses it for a little bit of ability there to help him out. Well, let's watch from the roof cam here, as boy, he did lose that place. Kind of gives the old bump and run there to Spencer Burns. And you pass me, I'm going to pass you back. Spencer Burns says, no, no, no. I'll pass you back, and he does. Them two having a good time out there. Now Mark Arthur going to have to work on trying to get caught back up. In the meantime, Aaron Keith out there pulled away by 1.5 seconds. And caution is out again. William Perry, let's take a look here. Oh, he gets into the side of the 07 right there of Kyle Streichars and spins himself around. So, oh, and then the 5 tags him. Boy, there was a bunch of net coating right there because he wasn't even close to him. But that's the way this stuff works here, though. All right, so William Perry down on pit road. Michael Cozy now our new leader again. Aaron Keith, it looks like Aaron Keith is on pit road, just coming off of pit road ahead of the leader, and they're getting service on this thing. Got about 57 laps to go when they cross the line, so they're coming down to it, getting right after this race. All right, let's take a look at the points here again real quick while they're under caution. Spencer Preet, which we haven't seen. Spencer not even out there today. I'm not sure what's up with that. Aaron Hellebusch in second. And Aaron is running in 8th position right now. Mark Arthur, 3rd in points. Is running in the 13th position right now. So that's your top 3. Michael Cozy out front right now. Our leader has led the most laps. Running in the is 4th in the points, but running up front. All right, I got to get another little drink of my water here. My throat's getting awful dry. You can probably hear in my voice when my throat gets dry. It's like my voice just kind of like goes in and out, but I apologize for that. Just well, that's the wonders of this new age of medicine. They give you medicine for something and it dries your mouth all out. And right, everybody doubled up here. Pace car ducks off. Michael Cozy hits the gas, shifts through the gears, and we're back under green flag. Oh, looks like Spencer Burns trying to hang on, but he is being challenged on the inside by Reed Lilly. Lilly got a great run on that restart. Oh, and they touch. Oh no, and that brings a caution out again. So, all right, let's go back and take a look at this, because Spencer Burns kind of gets tapped in the side there. Just a racing incident. These things are running on the edge as it is, and it doesn't take much of a tap there to get you spun around. Might have been, yeah, right there's where it happened. So Reed Lilly getting into the side of Spencer Burns and bringing out the caution again here on lap 201. All right, well, it looks like Michael Cozy has pitted. Our new leader gonna be Reed Lilly. First time he has led today. Michael Cozy wanting to probably get in there and get some fresh tires on that thing. And we'll see him back up front here before this thing's over. We got 48 laps to go to get this race finished here today. And we'll see Michael back up there. Showing him back in the 15th place right now. Quite a ways to go. Michael really good on the restarts. I kind of look for him to probably pick up 2 or 3 positions right on the restart. And then he'll just have a few more to go to get up here with our leaders. All right, let's go back here and check on Ryan Borgia's now on pit road. Don't know, he's got damage on that car, maybe trying to get it fixed up. Let's go back. Richard Holiday back here in the, I'm showing him in the 17th position. When you cross the line, he'll be 17th, I do believe. These guys all getting caught up here, getting ready to go back to green flag conditions. All right, lights off on the pace car. Pace car ducks in. Reed Lilly hits the gas, and we're out of here. Underway, green, green, green. Spencer Burns trying to hang right on to him. Spencer hungry for this win tonight. Wants to get up here. Now, Spencer hasn't even led. Oh, he did lead 1 lap. Led 1 lap. I forgot about that. So he is definitely wanting to get up here for this win today. Oh, and Reed Lilly hits the wall, and that's just what it's going to take. Okay, caution out again. Oh, we got a bunch of them. Jared Davis and a bunch of them all into this. Well, let's go back and take a look. Okay, there we go. We got some bumping and banging going on up in the front of them. So it looks like the 31 to 70, William Perry into it. The 21 of David Nannon into it, and that just there was just no place for Jared to go. So caught up into that wreck. Not his fault, but all right, getting back up here to our leader. Everybody trying to get caught up to the field now. $211 laps going to be in the books when they cross the line here, folks. So not much left to finish this race up. All right, who's going to win this? Because we've got some pretty tough guys up in the front here. They have not pitted here. They're going to stay out. Track position going to be very important. Spencer Burns going to be second. Derek Colson third. Aaron Hillebush fourth. Dustin Adams fifth. Daniel Smallwood starting sixth. Mark Arthur in seventh. Randy Hefner eighth. Brock Colson up to ninth. And Michael Cozy back up to 10th position. All right, everybody doubling up here, and let's see if we can get this thing green to the rest of it, to the end of it. Would be really cool. All right, green, 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 here we go. Reed Lilly taking right off. Spencer Burns trying to hang on to him. And caution does come out again. Let's take a look here and see what happens. Looks like Brandon Cruz into this. So we'll go back and check it out here from his view. Looks like, okay, Michael Cozy getting into the side of the 73 right there of Randy Hefner. And then Brandon getting tagged in the back by the 00 of Petey Zeller. After Brandon kind of checked up for that wreck that was right ahead of him. So, all right, caution flies again here. Reed Lilly still registered as our leader. All right, let's take a look at the race analysis here. 17 cautions so far, 13 lead changes. Been a pretty eventful race. A lot of guys getting tangled up in wrecks here and put back in the field a little ways. But you know, we've got guys that have been up front all day here. Spencer Burns, Aaron Hillebush has been up there for quite a while now. Daniel Smallwood, Dustin Adams, Mark Arthur, and Michael Cozy. Brock Colson, them guys have all been up toward the front pretty much all day long. Been in the top 10. All right, the lights are off on the pace car, and we're going back to green here. Oh, nope. Lights come back on. The admins have thrown the caution here once again just to make sure the field is set correctly and everybody is where they're supposed to be. And now the lights go off on the pace car again. We're going back to green flag racing, boys. right, pace car ducks off. Reed Lilly hits the gas. Gets a little help with Noah Luzzi hitting him in the rear there, but kind of gave him a little shot there to get right out ahead. As Spencer Burns just continues to put the pressure on him. And Spencer catches the apron. Gonna throw him out of kilter for just a second there. But manages to hang on to it and keeps the pressure right on Reed Lilly. A little further back in the field, looks like we're getting some side-by-side battling going on. These guys know that coming down to the end, Michael Cozy on the inside of Noah Luzzi. That is fourth position, so Michael Cozy is going to pick up another position, bringing Brock Colson right along with them. Noah up on that high side cannot get down. Now Mark Arthur, oh, we got another one into the wall back there. No caution yet though, and now the caution flies. We had side-by-side racing there as Petey Zeller just gets loose right up in the middle of that. But we're going to ride along here with Petey. Watch this three-wide racing. Watch this, folks, as they go three wide here in just a minute. Oh, there we got. Had a little. That was where the tapping was at the beginning. And there we go, three wide. And it looks like, oh, Aaron Keith comes up into the 00 and takes him out. All right, so Aaron Keith bringing out that caution. So Reed Lilly's still going to be our leader. Looking back here on Spencer Burns, Spencer has just been keeping the pressure on Reed Lilly, waiting for him to make a mistake. Here we are down to, this time by, going to be 20 to go to finish this race up. And we're going to have to see if anybody has anything for Reed Lilly out front here. Looks like Noah Luzzi, no, he's still out there. I'm not sure why this is not showing him, but he's still out there. All right, everybody doubling back up here. We're getting ready to go back to green flag with 20 to go. They're going to get the green with 19 laps to finish this thing up. So hang on to your seats. This is going to get exciting, guys. All right, green, green, green. We're off and running here again. And Reed Lilly gets a great restart, but boy, Spencer Burns giving him the old bump and run here. Boy, I'm telling you what, these guys are really getting after it. Spencer Burns out in front now. And caution does fly again. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. It looked like Kirk Mills into this. So we'll go back and take a look and see what happened to old Kirk. We talked to Kirk earlier there and said that he felt like he had a good enough car to get up toward the front. Maybe that just wasn't the place for him to be up there tangling with these guys. But kind of mired back in the field here a little bit. Him and the 71 come together there, and a couple times, and that's what happened to Kirk, and he gets tagged in the side there by the 21 of David Nannon. Alright, so that's what happened to Kirk Mills on that. And Spencer Burns still showed as our leader, but he has got some guys right up his tailpipe now. Mark Arthur, excuse me. Mark Arthur there in second, Aaron Hillebush in third. Those two teammates, and they want to try to stay up here to get maintain those team points for the Rolling Thunder Racing team. Those two have been trying to keep it up here in the front and keep it clean. All right, let's take a look here at the race analysis. 19 cautions, 14 lead changes. So, been a pretty eventful race for these guys out here. So, lights are off on the pace car. Everybody doubled up. Everybody caught up to the lead pack here, or eventually getting caught up. Tightening up the field. Pace car getting ready to duck off. It does. And Spencer Burns takes off with Mark Arthur side by side. Great battle that we're going to try to probably stay right on this leader right to the end here. A lot of bumping and banging going on as Hillebush beating the crap out of. All right, so we got another caution here. Let's see. Sam Clark spinning around. All right, so let's see if we can't get down here and get a word in with somebody. Let's see if we can get a word in with Aaron Hillebush here. Maybe. Aaron Hillebush, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, Rudy, I got a copy.
Aaron, a little bumping and banging going on out there, rightfully so. Coming down to the end of this thing, 9 laps to go right now. You got anything to get up there and challenge Spencer Burns for this win today?
Oh, definitely, Rudy. Spencer Burns is not what I'm worried about. It's just that 12 car up in front of me. He's definitely the fastest car on the racetrack right now. The 006 was holding me up earlier. Every time I get to him, I kind of got to back off to avoid, turning myself. So, looks like they're going to be coming to probably 2 to green this time. This is probably going to be our last yellow, hopefully.
All right, Aaron, well, go get them, and maybe we'll talk to you in victory lane. Good luck.
Thank you, Rudy. Thank you very much.
All right, says he's got a little something for Spencer Burns. Spencer was kind of holding him up earlier, so let's see what he's got. He can get to him, but can he get by him to bring home this win today? Aaron going to be restarting in the 4th position. Mark Arthur's the only one he said he's really worried about. That's his teammate. They do seem to run pretty decent together. So let's see what he's got for him. All 3 teammates are in the top 10. Aaron Keith in 9th also. So getting ready to go back at it here. Green flag flies once again. They should do it here, hopefully. 5 laps to go to finish this thing up. Mark Arthur on the outside of Spencer Burns. Them 2 rubbing fenders. Spencer Burns comes out on top of that. Mark Arthur gets a little loose. 3 wide right behind him. Michael Cozy Aaron Hellebush and who is that? Reed Lilly. Michael Cozy taps the side of Reed Lilly and spins him out of the way. I don't want to leave Spencer Burns here because coming to 2 to go here. Let's see if Mark Arthur's got anything for him. Cozy right there in 3rd. Boy, I don't know if he's smooth enough. He just might bring home the win here today. And caution does come out, and that is the race, folks. Spencer Burns going to take the final lap, racing this thing out to the end. It is under 5 laps to go, so they do bring it to the end here. And Spencer Burns going to bring it home the win as he dodges a few of the cars that are spinning. And Spencer Burns, congratulations to Spencer Burns for a win here today at Lanier. Great job. Congratulations, buddy. Well deserved. Drove the wheels off that thing all day long. And man, I'm telling you what a surprise this was. Being told he wasn't the fastest car on the track, but he brings it home in winner's circle today, so congratulations to him. Good job for what? Oh yeah, because that okay, that ain't right. Winner was not Petey Zeller. It was Spencer Burns. Spencer Burns bringing it home for the win today. That's the bad thing about that. When you finish like that, it kind of throws everything out of kilter. But it looks like Mark Arthur going to finish 2nd, and Michael Cozy 3rd. So actually, we won't even be able to run down the results because the results will be wrong on this. So Spencer finishing 1st. Mark Arthur 2nd. And Michael Cozy 3rd. All right, so let's get down here and see if we can get a word in with Spencer Burns. I'm sure all these drivers want to congratulate him on his win. Well-deserved win. We'll wait till the admins get done talking with everybody out here. Spencer Burns, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Congratulations on your win today, brother. Well deserved. Great race. You kept that thing up in the front all day, and by the looks of your car, it looks pretty clean. A little bit of bumping and banging going on there at the end, but great race overall. Tell us about your race today.
Yeah, I was running about top 5 pretty much the whole race, and with about 10 to go, it was a pretty close call because I'm pretty sure almost all the top 7 was getting together. But the unfinished car I painted, yeah, got me the win.
Well, great job out there today, Spencer. You know, some of the guys were talking a little bit of smack about you and saying they had a faster car than you, but you brought it home for the win. Great job. You held off Mark Arthur there for the win, so great job. Congratulations. And do you want to give any special shouts out to anybody?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to Bump and Run, like Kirk and Smallwood. They helped me with my setup a little.
All right, Spencer. Well, again, congratulations, buddy. Well-deserved win. You drove the wheels off that thing today. Great race.
The third place finisher will The fourth place will move up to third, and your winner will be, let me go back and review this, whoever finished second.
Are you kidding me?
And Mark Arthur wins in the most bizarre finish you will ever see.
I went when the pace car went off, but okay.
Race Control will be reviewing the entire incident in detail.
So we may have a little shake-up here. Not sure exactly what's going to happen with this, but we'll have to listen in and see what's going to happen here. We may have a change in who's the winner.
The thing with that, Spencer, is you have to wait till all four tires of the pace car are off the track, and the part of the right front was still above the yellow line, and the whole right rear was above the yellow line.
Rudy, if you'd like me to, I can explain that.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically, the rule book states that you cannot start the race on a restart until all four tires of the pace car is below the yellow line coming out there to the pit area. When the leader went, two tires of the pace car was still on the racetrack when he restarted.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know they watched it that closely, but okay. So then that makes our winner Mark Arthur then, right?
I believe so.
All right. Yeah, I was trying to listen in there, but I didn't want to, like, you know, in case there was some words that might not have been broadcastable, as we might say. You know, there might be some unkind words set out there, and we just don't want that on the broadcast for our viewers to listen to. So when they get it all sorted out, we'll kind of let everybody know where everybody finishes. And if Mark Arthur is going to be showed as our winner, we will find Mark Arthur on there. Okay, well, I'm being told then, according to the rules, that Mark Arthur may be our winner here today then. But real quick, let's run down through here and look at who all led laps today. P.D. Zeller led 3 laps coming up through the field here. Ryan Borges led the first lap. Aaron Keith led 16. Michael Cozy led 118 laps. Aaron Hillebush led 18. Reed Lilly led 32. Mark Arthur led 44. And Spencer Burns led 18. So, but as soon as we get the word here, we'll find out what's going on. And but right now, I'm being told Mark Arthur is our winner in a very controversial win here. They're saying Spencer Burns did not start according to the rule book, waiting for all 4 tires of the pace car to be off the track. Excuse me, as it states in the rule book that it must be. And so he, I guess what I'm saying is he took off just a little bit too early. So, but like I said, as soon as we find out what's going on here, we will be able to announce it. But I'm showing if that's the case, then Michael Cozy coming in second. And I believe Brock Colson may have taken third.
I believe that's correct, Rudy.
Okay, very good. From there on, I don't really have the list of where everybody finished.
User joined your channel.
because that's going to have to be determined by the admins out there of the final results of this race. But right now, Mark Arthur being our winner. Congratulations to him after we just got done congratulating Spencer Burns. I can go ahead and interview Mark Arthur then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right, I'll do that. Mark Arthur, you still in the server? He may not be in the server.
Mark. 10-4.
Mark, I'm being told here, according to the rule book, that you will be registered as the winner of this race. Tell us about your racing today. You got to add a lot of damage on the front of that car. You managed to get some of it fixed up on pit road and bring this thing to victory lane today. Tell us about your race.
I got most of the damage when the 006 turned me in the first of the race. Dove it in there a little hot on lap like 30 something, I think. A little too early to be racing like that, but that's the way. If he chooses to race like that, that's on him, I guess. It sucks to win that way. I mean, I probably would have protested it because he did jump early. I probably would have protested if they didn't take it from him, but it's a crappy way to win. But I lost at USA the same way by exiting the pits too early and got a black flag and had to serve it. But rules are rules, I guess.
Yeah, that's what we have rules for in this stuff, and that, you know, that just kind of tells you that the admins are doing a great job out there paying attention to this stuff. I was actually kind of really surprised at it. You know, that they were actually paying that close attention. So my hat's off to them for you know, making sure that everybody is following the rules out there. But great race today, Mark. You're bringing home in victory lane. You know, just an absolute amazing race. We had a lot of cautions, a lot of spins, some self spins, bumping and banging on some of these restarts and stuff. Tell us about that out there, because a lot of it happened to you.
Yeah, I think I passed every car like 5 times, I think, because once I got in the back, I just said, well, I'll just keep it topped off with fuel because it takes so long to fill these cars up. And it was paying off, and then all those cautions at the end. Burns, I think he would have had to pit had it went green the whole time, but with all the cautions, it kind of played in his favor. And again, I guess he was anxious and jumped to start because I was pretty fast, and he did turn me in the end, so I wasn't going to give him any slack. So I guess he knew that and was trying to get as far ahead of me as he could. So bumping and stuff, that's just patience. A lot of people need to learn patience, because I understand with 50 laps to go, bump it out, but you know, I mean, when you still have 200 to go, that's just ridiculous. Some of the accidents just really shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, you know, this is a good track here, nice wide track, only 3/8 of a mile, but 4 lanes of passing, you know, can happen here. We did see 3 wide a few times, and once we seen 4 wide just for a couple seconds as somebody was coming off the pit road. That makes it kind of exciting out here, kind of an exciting track to be running, and running the speeds you guys are running, as close as you were running. We've seen some of the drivers just inches apart, and very clean, running lap after lap like that. So it was a pretty exciting race. My hat's off to all of you, because patience out here on a short track like this can really go right out the window. So, but great job out there today, Mark. Congratulations to you. And you want to give a thank you to anybody?
Yeah, once again, just thank you and the guys in the booth and my teammates, Aaron Hillebush and Aaron Keith, and Rolling Thunder Motorsports, Darkwing Daly, and Trailer Me Brands for putting all this on. I'd like to say hello to Hillebush's dad again. I think he's recovering. Was in the hospital a couple weeks ago. My dad was in the hospital a week or so ago. Say hello to them too, and I'm going to go tear Spencer Burns' doors off in this demo derby.
All right, Mark. Well, congratulations again, buddy. Good job. Michael Cozy, this is Rudy Cummings up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Michael, controversial win there, for Mark Arthur. How do you feel about how the racing went out here for you today? It looked like you kind of got mired back in the field a few times, and you managed to work your way back up and bring this thing home second today.
Yeah, well, Rudy, looks like it's going to be one of those seasons where I'm going to have a lot of second-place finishes. That just seems the way it goes here now lately. But, let's see. Well, I mean, I felt like I had definitely one of the fastest cars out there, if not the fastest. I know Mark was really fast, and Brock was there too. But I got out front early there, and pit stops, shuffled us back, and stuff like that. You had a lot of close moments. I know I got in there through. I was Andy Hefner. I don't know if that was my fault or not, but either way, I take that apology back. Let's see. We got up there. We almost 6 cars of us. Top 6 just about took all of us out. We all saved it. Hats off to everyone up there. That was one hell of a save. Then Mark Arthur, he got up there in second place, and that basically, and I got back to 6th because I think I was about 5th or 4th or something like that, and so I had to come up through there, and it just played out the way it played out. Spencer Burns jumped the start as much as he fought it. I knew it, and just about everyone else knew it up here too. So it just all played out that way, and we had a pretty decent day.
Well, congratulations to you. If it would have went green, though, Michael, do you think you would have had anything to maybe get by Mike Arthur for the win or not?
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, Mark was really fast, and I already lost a good bit of track position, so safe to say probably not, but you never know. Mark had a really fast car today, but it just sucks. But I'll take a second place. We had a pretty good day overall.
Absolutely, yeah. It looked like like I said, you kind of got back in the field a ways there, and it seemed like on the restarts it was nothing for you to maybe get by 2 or 3 within a lap. So, but great finish for you today, Michael, coming home second. And you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I gotta give a shout out to my teammates. I actually got deserted by both of my teammates. I'm the only fatheads racing driver who ended up in this race today. Nah, they both of them actually had technical difficulties, so hopefully we can get that all sorted out. I know Cy, he had some steering wheel issues, and Spencer, he was. I talked to him pre-race. He had some internet connection issues, so Thanks to them. They're always working hard on the setups. Thanks to Aaron Keefe and Aaron Hillbush keeping the lead going, and all the admins. They're doing a great job. I know there's a lot of penalties early in the race for a lot of drivers, but a lot of people don't like it. But it definitely shows that they really care, and they're doing a good job. So thanks to them, and you guys up in the booth. You do a great broadcast, and so we had a great day overall, and I'll definitely take a second place.
All right. Great race out there today, Michael. Congratulations on your second place finish again. Good job. Brock Colson, are you still in the booth or still in the server? So excuse me.
Yes, sir, Randy. I got you.
It's Rudy, but that's all right. Congratulations coming home third today. Brock, you had a great race going pretty much all day. You kind of got mired back in the field there. I've seen a couple times, and you worked your way, picked your way back up through the field. Great race, brought it home third today. Tell us about your race.
And first of all, I want to say sorry about saying Randy. I got Randy Cup here in my team speaks. I've been saying Randy all day, and the race was great. I was just biding my time. It got really crazy near the end, and Spencer jumped the start. It was just crazy really near the end. We had a good car all race. I knew we had a car that could compete, and it ended up getting us a third place finish.
Well, it looked like a lot of fun out there. We've seen a lot of 3-wide racing. It kind of makes it a little intense for you guys when you go 3-wide on a really short track like this here, only 3/8 of a mile. But great job out there by you, Brock. Good job bringing home in the third spot. You want to give a wave out to any of your fans or friends, family, anybody that might be watching?
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to my teammates and at Get Out of the Way Motorsports. Jackson Lewis couldn't be here today. I don't know what happened to him. Sam Clark, and I want to thank the guys at Gingerbread Motorsports for all the help they give us. And I want to thank you guys out there in the broadcast booth. Love watching the broadcast. And I want to give a big shout out to Keith and Hillebush and all the kids for paying close attention, and really it shows that they care and about this league, and they really want to keep it going.
Okay, Brock, well, again, congratulations on your third place today, and thank you. All right, well, I really can't run down the results because the results are not going to be correct with a finishing under caution. I can kind of pop it up here, but it's not going to be correct, as I say, because of they ran it out to the end. But Mark Arthur coming home, our winner today. Michael Cozy in second, and Brock Colson in third. And these guys are going to get after it here in a demolition derby, and we're going to get down here trackside and watch these guys as they have a blast down here.
So you want to do demo?
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Give me 1 second, Rudy. If all the cars on the bottom would come together past the blue barrel in the gap. Just come closer together if you can. All right, Rudy, go ahead.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Get out of pit road.
That was something there in Hillebush up on his side and just kept throttle down, and it finally rolled back over. All three of these guys still running here. Uh-oh. Don't think Mark Arthur's going to be able to finish now. So it comes down to, let's see, Christopher Moody and Aaron Hillebush. And these two definitely working over each other. Oh, and Aaron rolling it over. That was nuts. Ooh, that was a hard hit. Couple more of them and he may have Christopher out of it. Oh man, Christopher rolls him over. Still not out of it though. I don't know if somebody could get up there. Oh, they're just sliding Mark Arthur. Not sure if he could roll him back over, he might be able to continue, but oh no. Oh no. Christopher Moody gonna win it and he blows it up. Oh man, that was crazy. Crazy finish. I don't know who won that. Do we have a winner?
Christopher Moody is your winner.
All right, great job, Christopher. All right, so Christopher Moody winning here the Demolition Derby at the end of the race. Congratulations to him. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up here for XCal Racing this week at Lanier Speedway. It ran 250 laps. Our winner, congratulations to him, Mark Arthur, in a controversial finish, but great race overall. Congratulations again, everybody having a good time, and that's what it's all about. All right, so we will close out this broadcast, and thanks for tuning in here at MaxSpeedTV, and we will see you tomorrow night. We've got a full schedule, double-header broadcast tomorrow night, so I hope you tune in tomorrow night. We'll be covering Dirty South Racing, and yeah. All right, 2 broadcasts tomorrow night. I can't even think right now. So IWCR, that's who it is. So back-to-back doubleheader tomorrow night. So, all right, well, we'll catch you later then. Signing off for MaxSpeedTV.